Well, hello friends, and welcome to what I hope is the first installment of our live online newsletter, update letter, live stream to YouTube, which is a new thing we're going to try. We're also working on live streaming worship to YouTube. We're hoping that this will be this coming Sunday, the 12th of September, will be our very first live stream at 9:30 a.m. to YouTube, and then people will be able to click on that under our live streams later to review it, instead of having to necessarily wait till later in the day when a recording of worship is put up for you. So this is an attempt to create more options for worship, especially in light of the pandemic. Online options on Facebook Live at 9:30, on YouTube Live at 9:30. And also, in both cases, what we hope will happen is that you can go back and watch them later if you would like. But also what I'm excited about is the opportunity to make this an opportunity to reach out every week with a live update, like a newsletter, just a live broadcast newsletter with some of the information and updates of things that are going to be happening here at Cross Lutheran in the coming weeks and months. So I'm going to go back to right now a screen that shows you what's happening this coming Sunday. Of course, it's September 12th. It is what many churches call Rally Sunday or Back to Church Sunday, ostensibly the beginning of the education year in congregations across the United States, ELCA and other mainline congregations across the United States. So we get together, we get the chance to look at what the plans are for the upcoming year. Of course, for us, plans are difficult because it's a pandemic, and we want to make sure that whatever we do, we're taking into account the safety of our members, the safety of our children. And so here's our plan this week moving forward. If the pandemic gets worse, we will reassess. If the pandemic tends to get better and infections go down and more people are vaccinated, as that happens, we will open up our worship opportunities and our fellowship opportunities and our learning opportunities more and more. But that said, here's what's happening. Of course, 9:30 worship in person. Everyone's masked even while we sing, but in person in the sanctuary at 9:30 a.m. Sunday school. We're going to kick off Sunday school this weekend at 10:45 outside under a new tent we got just for that purpose, a big old canopy tent, an opportunity for our kids to go outside and meet the teachers, and if they're comfortable, if the families are comfortable, masked, unmasked, to gather together, meet the teachers, and sort of see what we have in store. One of the things I've got to tell you we have in store is that we are going to be doing more of a one-room schoolhouse as an option this year, in order to to be able to do things together. So all the kids will be gathered, and it'll be multi-generational, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We will begin that and talk about our plans as we continue on our Sunday, this Sunday and Sundays after. So one-room schoolhouse at 10:30, I'm sorry, 10:45. Let's try that again. At 10:45, one-room schoolhouse for the youth outside. Of course, at 10:45, we'll also be offering coffee and treats in our regular way in the community room. And at 11 o'clock, I invite you to join me in the community room for an introduction to the narrative lectionary, which will be our first series of this coming adult education year. The narrative lectionary, by the way, is a very interesting series of readings by which we will teach and preach and discern for worship in the coming year. One of the differences is that narrative lectionary is a 4-year cycle, and it's based on looking deeply at the entire story of God's love and faithfulness in Jesus Christ, including deep dives into the Old Testament stories, which help us understand the God of love, the God of faithfulness, the God who loved the world so much that he gave his only begotten Son. And this year, we will be in the book of John as far as our gospel focus, but we will begin this Sunday with a look at Genesis 1. And we'll move on from there through Genesis and into the Old Testament Bibles in canonical order as we move through the Bible. And then we won't lose any of our standard traditional church year. We'll celebrate Advent, we'll celebrate Christmas, we'll celebrate Epiphany and Lent and Easter season, of course, into the summer and Pentecost. But all of that will be couched in a little bit different set of readings than we may have typically expect on those days. And I think it'll be rich and it'll be fruitful for everybody involved. And of course, other than that, I think you can see that we have a lot planned considering what is going on. But again, I want to say, and I want to reiterate that what we do as a congregation will be safe and will be respectful of your time and other people's times. And we just hope to see you at worship or to see you online. And if you are online in our YouTube page or our Facebook page, do us a favor and like it. The minute you like or comment in either way, your comments will go to your friends. Your friends will be notified that your church is online, and they may decide to join us as well. And what a better way for us to spread the Word of God and our love of God and our worship and our desire to be God's hand and God's feet and to serve this suffering and often unimaginable world than by sharing this with them. So, that said, I thank you for joining us or joining me this day. I hope this will be a regular occurrence as we move forward into this coming season. God bless you, and I hope to see you soon.